Ow, hot, 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 hot. Hello everyone and welcome to session 63 of this YouTube channel. My name is Brianna and I am the dyer, designer, and human behind the Little Wolf Knits and this channel. And I am so happy to be here with you today. It is Tuesday, October 22nd, and is about 3:30 in the afternoon. It is 2 days after Rhinebeck weekend, so I feel like I am still coming down from the high of the weekend and trying to recharge and get over my Rhinebeck hangover. If you missed it or you're curious to hear how Rhinebeck was, stay tuned. I am going to be doing a Rhinebeck weekend vlog that will probably come out next week, maybe the following week. So I won't be talking about it too much in this video, but I just wanted to mention that weekends like this, and then the aftermath of like missing all of my friends, right? Like when you leave camp or something like that, can get me feeling a little drained. And it is now 80 degrees again, which means my allergies have been all over the place. So if I sound a little funny, if my energy is a little low, I want you to know why. But I do have some things that I finished, and I have a lot of things I've been working on that I wanted to make sure to talk to you about. So let's jump in and see what I've been up to. First, let's start with what I'm wearing. This is definitely not anything new, and you've certainly seen it before. However, I can't believe I brought this back out of my sweater yarn closet on October 22nd because it's 80 degrees out. This is my third Ave tee. It is a super cute t-shirt that has this fun like cross back design. You've seen it before. This sample is in red berries on my laser base. And yeah, super fun, super comfy, and not that cozy because, again, it's 80 degrees in October. So there's that. But I love this one. This pattern came out, I think, in September. Is this my September? I think this was actually my August release because I think September was the happy hour. So it's been out for a few months and y'all have been loving it. I actually had someone recently say that they put it on backwards and use it for a nursing shirt because of the way the back crosses, that you can kind of just lift it up and nurse your little one without needing to take everything off or wear something special. So that was a really fun and cool thing that I never expected to come from this top. Again, third Ave tee by me. Available in my shop and on Ravelry. That is all the knitting that I'm wearing. So let's just talk about what I've finished. I have finished something big this week, and I didn't have that much work to do on it since last time we chatted. I anticipated finishing this, but I'm glad that it actually happened. You might be able to see it right here. But I went ahead and finished my Bayside skirt. I'll show you the back so you can see the increases. Right there, that increased detail. And it is quite wrinkly because it's been folded in my bag because I wore it this weekend at Rhinebeck. It was so, so fun. This is a colorway that I cannot, there's like grass and leaves on it still. I cannot share yet. It was a Wolfpack exclusive colorway, but it will be coming soon to the public, and everybody complimented it. They were like, it is such a nice color. It looks really nice on a lot of different skin tones, and it matches really well with a lot of different things. I almost want to say it's a denim-y color, but depending on what it's with, it has a little bit of greenish teal undertones. So it's just really nice. I love it. And this skirt is amazing. I finished it with just a little bit of a slit at the thigh, and this one I made to end just above the knee, so it's really like a perfect pencil skirt type garment. And I wore it with the Bayside shirt, so it was a beautiful little set, and everyone was loving it. I am so excited. I know it is always hard to get testers around this time of year heading into the holidays, but it sounds like we're going to have a bunch of testers for this, the Bayside skirt, the Bayside shirt, and the Bayside dress. So if you want to be a part of that, if there's a chance it doesn't fill up, make sure that you're on my newsletter so that you can be one of the first people to get an application to test after my Wolfpack members. But yeah, this is finished and done, and I am super, super happy about it. That is the only knitting FO that I have, although I almost had another one. If I put off filming a little bit longer, I could have had another one, but I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to come chat with y'all, and you'll just see it in the whip section, and that will be fine. I also wanted to share again, because I do have another FO. This is my bobbin. This has no spoilers. This is days 1 through 15 of my October Beetlejuice inspired countdown. I did finish the second bobbin of days 16 through 30, but since it does have some spoilers, especially on the outside of the bobbin, I wanted to give y'all a little heads up in case you don't want to see it. I'm going to show the two bobbins together so you can look away. I'm going to show it in 3, 2, 1. So that is so much fun, and I really love the progression of this ply. So I will start with this one. I will start with this one and ply from the outside in and then the outside in, and I'm plying this together as a fractal. So on another bobbin right now, I am spinning 1/4 of an ounce. So this was, I'm going to stop showing the spoiler one so you can look again if you want to. This was 1/2 ounce a day in order from 1 through 30 on 2 bobbins. And then again, I've said this before, I've now taken the 1/2 ounce that was left over and split it in half. And I'm going to create a fractal by spinning 1 through 30, 1/4 ounce in order, and then again, another 1/4 ounce of 1 through 30 twice. And that will make up the second ply that I will ply together with this. And I think Michael has decided he would like this yarn. He's still unsure about what it's going to look like once it's fully spun, so he's waiting to see. And he's always really sweetly hesitant to take something that I've hand spun because he knows how much time goes into it. But I'm trying to tell him that I will be excited for him to have something that I've spun myself. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. I still have a fair amount of work to go, and I don't anticipate finishing that in the next week, especially since I've gotten a bit behind. I am now Sunday, Monday, at least 2 days behind. Honestly, I wanted to do 1 ounce a day, which would be 4 colors a day, and I'm currently spinning day 5. So unlikely that I'm going to fully catch up and finish this week. At least the first bobbin this week. Unlikely that I'm going to finish the whole thing for sure, but I might finish it in the next 2 weeks, so we will see. But that is all that I've finished. 1 knitting FO and 1 spinning FO, as I like to call them, although it's not completely done. So let's just chat about what else I've been working on. So I do have one project that has been my main project over the last week. Once I finish that skirt, which actually has been a little bit of a surprise. I knew I was going to work a lot on it, but I didn't know I would work pretty much solely on this project, but that is okay. It is in my bag by Snickle and Mr. B. Snickle and Mr. B. Let me show their tag. I had this around Rhinebeck, and everyone was like, I love your bag. I love your bag. And again, their work is just really, really amazing. So check them out if you haven't already. Super cute bag. And in it, you will see my 3 days later colorway on Sunfish. And my cake is getting very loosey-goosey and used up because I have knit the majority of a Musselburgh hat by Ysolda Tigue. I love the way the yarn is knitting up, and it worked up so quickly. Lots of folks have seen this and said, oh, is that for a baby? That looks really tiny. And I know it looks tiny, but this is the child small, which is actually the same size as the adults, or a child large, or child, I think it's just child. And it's the same size as the adult small. And honestly, it looks like it might fit on my head, so I feel like it will be okay for my nephew. I guess we'll see. If it's not, it might go to my younger nephew, and he'll have to get another one. But I am almost ready to start decreasing. I have it on a smaller, like 12-inch cord, so it looks tinier than I think it actually is. But I have about an inch left before I start, like I said, the decreasing. And when I fold in half, that means the hat is about this big. So when I then fold up for a brim, that looks right. That looks like a good size for a child's hat. So that should be pretty cool. And honestly, I should be able to finish this today. I'm definitely planning to finish the body today and potentially the crown, seeing where we are with other things, because it's movie night and I might instead, if I don't get to finish the crown, I might put it to the side and cast on another Musselburgh, start the crown of that so that I have round and round knitting to work on for the movies, because otherwise I have nothing to bring. But this I'm planning to finish today, if not tomorrow, and having that done and finished. And then I will be throwing my next skein of yarn, the Super Serious Black, right into this bag and starting a second Musselburgh. Oh, I'm sorry, I just kicked the table. Starting a second Musselburgh for my brother-in-law. The other thing that I have worked on this week is in a bag from Coven Collective. I actually went to go grab some Halloween bags and realized I had 2 more than I thought I did. And this was one of them. That feels Halloween-y, fall, witchy to me, that I guess you can use any time of year, but it was perfect. So I went ahead and threw a skein of birthday suit on my Opti base, which is a 4-ply worsted. And my birthday suit is my undyed option. So it's just a beautiful ecru, which is the color of the wool that I get. And I threw this in here and just started working on, I shouldn't say I just started. On the way driving up to Rhinebeck, I worked on, let me pull out my cable needle, my Maurizio sweater. This is a pattern from Knitwearbyjoan, and it's on a smaller needle, so it's getting a little bunched up. But I cast on, I did a 2x2 tubular cast on and worked the ribbing for the bottom of the sweater. And then I got to Rhinebeck and I realized I did not bring a cable needle with me. And I almost bought one on Saturday, realized we had an event Saturday night, so I wasn't really going to be working on it. And then I was going to buy one on Sunday, realized I was going home Sunday. So there wasn't really any point in adding another cable needle to my bag. So I just didn't get much work on this until Monday. Monday morning, I spent a little bit of time working on this. You can see some of the initial cable charts forming, and it has been super enjoyable to work on. I'd love to just chug away on this slow and steady. It's not super mindless. I have to look at the charts. I have to look at what I'm doing. I can read the charts somewhat, and I imagine once I really get this going, I'll be able to read charts a little bit more. But it's definitely not a movie project. It's definitely not something to do while I'm not looking at it. So this one will be a little bit slower growing, and that's okay. there's no rush on the sweater. I would just like to finish it by Christmas. So we have a bit of time there. So you'll probably see that one for the next few weeks. And then those are the only two things I've been knitting on. I have been spinning on my October countdown, like I said, although I haven't been spinning that much. However, I did start a new spin on a drop spindle this weekend, and it's not my bobbin spindle. I don't want to hear about it. Actually, I do want to hear about it if y'all could shame me and yell at me a little bit to get my other spin off my spindle. I would feel really good about it, and I would appreciate it. So please do that. Thank you. But in the meantime, you'll hear about this fiber more in my Rhinebeck recap video, but my friend MC gifted me this fiber, and it is Shaniko wool and rayon and acrylic, and it is called Seashell, the colorway, I believe, and it's so beautiful, and it's so soft. Shaniko is apparently a merino, in the merino family, and it is so soft. And I got a new Bosworth spindle. Look how beautiful it is. The top whorl is bird's eye maple, and you can see how beautiful the wood is, and it's a walnut shaft. It is a skinny midi Bosworth, and I think it is a 0.77 grams, so it's a lighter spindle, and it's just so beautiful. I can't help but start spinning when I put it into my hands, as you can tell. So this does not have a timeline. I actually had a hard time deciding what to spin on my spindle because I'm assuming this will be a single ply, like 4-ounce braid plied on itself. I don't know if I really want to do a giant combo spin on a drop spindle, but I always can. So I guess we'll see. I didn't really know what I was doing with this, but I really wanted to start something, so I did. But I'll be working on that here and there when I have time to do so. Like I said, I really want to work on my bobbin spindle spin and get that out of the way, and I'm going to keep chugging along on my October beetlejuice spin as well. That is all that I've been working on, and you heard a little bit about what's coming next. So let's just talk for a second about what's in the shop. Nothing has changed since last time, so this really is just a reminder, but I will say that our Beetlejuice inspired single day skeins, and I'm going to show one right here, so if you don't want to see it, look away. In 3, 2, 1. We have Ghost with the Most. I said the name last time. This is really fun, and this is still available with or without gifts. The gifts are a limited quantity. I only have so many of them, and I do not plan on getting more. So if you want one, make sure to grab one while you can. That's all I have to say about that. Our super shitty September boxes are looking amazing. I dyed the first half of the colorways, and the second half have all been developed. They just need to be finalized. And I'm super excited about that. Like I said, we do have a few extras that will be available in the next, say, 2 or 3 weeks. Once I ship out all of the people who ordered and make sure my counts and everything are correct, and then list the extras there. But the single day skein option with or without gifts is still available in the shop. And then we have our February How to Lose a Guy countdown, 14-day, 28-day, or single-day options that are also in the shop. Also, I have a new nail polish color. It's Essie, and it's called Rocky Rose. It's like this terracotta. So all of those countdown boxes are available. Now we have our tailgate color. Our tailgate party collection is still in the shop, as well as our spooky yarns. This is Halloween, super fun. And this is Witch's Brew, also super fun. And I do have some extras of these. I think I have 2 skeins of Witch's Brew, on Sunfish that are ready to ship out, and I believe 2 skeins of This Is Halloween on Sunfish that are also ready to ship out. And perfect if you want a Halloween cast on or Halloween sock cast on and you place an order like in the next day or 2, I will get it in the mail that day and it could potentially get to you before next Thursday. So super fun there. And then we have our October clubs. I've shown these before, but we have our How I Met Your Mother club, Buy a Bar, which is super fun. I love this like peachy beigey. There's like layers of peach, layers of taupe, mushroomy, and sandy that are all layering, and I don't know. I really like this one. And we have our Friends themed club, Transponster, which I also really, really like because I'm in my pink era. So both of those October clubs are available and in the shop now. We have lots of accessories and notions, candles. We're getting close to when the seasonal candle will switch. So right now we have an apple strudel and a roasted pumpkin that are in the shop for fall. And we'll transition over to our winter scents soon enough. So if you want some of the fall scents, make sure to grab those now, along with all of our progress keepers and needle stoppers and African market baskets and the like. But that is all that I'm going to talk about as far as what's in the shop. I'm not going to talk about acquisitions here because there was a lot that I got at Rhinebeck, and I do a full Rhinebeck recap haul in the Rhinebeck vlog that you will see soon enough. So if you're curious, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and get updates on all the new videos that I post. But other than that, let's just chat about life for a minute. I feel like not too much has happened since we last spoke, other than Rhinebeck, which I said I'm not going to talk about too much here because I know some people don't want to hear it. I guess I filmed last Tuesday, I believe. Michael and I went to see... Did I film on Wednesday? Michael and I saw a Nicolas Cage movie. Was that last week? It was not very good. I thought I talked about that. Anyway, we've been watching movies. We did miss a few days, which we've been very sad about, but we've been trying to appreciate all the other things that we're doing instead, which has been awesome. I finished reading The Housemaid's Watching, so I've read all 3 and just started reading, honestly, another Frida McFadden book. It was on Kindle Unlimited, and it just popped up as like a book you might like. I think it's called The Teacher. So I'll read that for now, and we'll see how it goes. I think my friend has actually read that, so I'll be able to talk to her about that. Other than all of that, we headed out to Rhinebeck on Friday and came home on Sunday. I won't talk about the specifics, but we did a lot of breweries and a lot of yarny things and seeing friends, so that was really fun. Michael did a lot of filming, so we'll see how much footage we actually got for that vlog. And then yesterday, we just kind of hung out. We made tacos. We watched Shaun of the Dead, which I think was the 20th anniversary, and Michael was really excited to watch it. And we just got to hang out and relax, which felt really, really nice. Tonight, we are going to see Smile 2, which I'm so excited about. So excited about. I am worried that some of the trailers have given away too much, as they did for the first one, but I still enjoyed the first one. So I think it'll be really good. I'm excited. And we don't have too much else on the schedule this week other than working. I'm trying to get ahead. Lots of yarny stuff happening behind the scenes. Lots of life stuff happening behind the scenes. And this weekend, we are celebrating Halloween. I know Halloween is next week, but a lot of people are celebrating this weekend. And we are going to a costume party. We're going to be the Scooby-Doo gang. Michael is going to be Shaggy. I was originally going to be Scooby. My mom is going to be Daphne, and Mickey is going to be Fred. But I think I might be Velma. I actually have a very Velma outfit. So it would be really easy for me to just do that. And I'm going to ask Nanny and see if she wants to be Scooby instead. Just wear some brown and get her dog collar. So we'll see if she wants to do that. If not, maybe Rocco will be Scooby. I think that would be super cute. But we'll see. That's the plan. So I will keep you posted on all of that. And I cannot wait to see how much I get done over the next week. And I can't wait to chat with you again next time. So until then, take care of each other. Bye.